Miss Heather here. Hope you're all doing well. For today's class, we're going to do a mix of biology and chemistry, and we're going to talk about DNA. DNA is found in all living things. It's the code or instructions for how something is made. Every living thing has DNA. My DNA gave me brown eyes and brown curly hair. Your DNA might be blue eyes and blonde hair. Or it could be red hair and freckles. Everyone's DNA is different. Only living things have DNA. So would a tree have DNA? Yes. Would a bunny? Yes. What about a rock? Would a rock have DNA? Nope, because it's not a living thing. Only living things have DNA. And DNA is the code of how something is built or made. Kind of like the instructions you get with a Lego kit of how to build the Lego castle. This is a picture of a plant cell. Strawberries are plants, and they have a cell wall, that's the green rectangle going around, and there's a nucleus. Inside the nucleus is the genetic code or DNA instructions of how to make a strawberry. Here's a picture of what a DNA molecule chain looks like. And I'll show you our ingredients of what we're going to be doing today. We will need some strawberries, some soapy water, some salt, rubbing alcohol, a cup, a paper towel or coffee filter, and I have a little bottle here to use to extract and keep our strawberry DNA, and also a baggie that we're going to mush our strawberries in. First step to get our strawberry DNA is I have some strawberries. These were frozen from the other day. You can use fresh ones too, that's fine. And I put them in a baggie and sealed it up really tight. Now what you're going to do is mush it and smush it as much as you can, but don't make any holes in the bag. This is our first step. We want to break apart the cell wall of the strawberry. Once it's all mushed up and it starts to look a little like raspberry jam, strawberry jam, excuse me, you want to add a little of your soapy water. A splash or two is fine. And again, mix, 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 mix. And smush so it's nice and juicy. Next ingredient we're going to add is some salt. About a spoonful of salt will be fine. Add that to the bag, up nice and tight. And mix away. So the soapy water and the salt will help break down the strawberry's cell walls. So that way we can get the DNA of the strawberry. Because remember what I said, all living things have DNA. And strawberries are a plant, so they have DNA. And we want to be able to see it when we have our finished product. So now your bag should look a little something like this. Now what we have to do is we have to filter this. So using a cup or a glass, and if you have a coffee filter, that's great. If not, you can use a piece of paper towel and put it in your cup, just like that. And now we're going to carefully, you want to use it so that the liquid is the only thing that will go through to the bottom of the cup. We don't want any of the seeds or the pulp from the strawberry to go into the plastic cup. Just the strawberry liquid. I'm going to pour it in. So now I'm going to take my filter, gather up the paper towel, and just sort of hold it slightly over the cup. The liquid might start to pour through. You'll see it drip through. I can also give a very gentle squeeze to speed up the process. Much liquid. If you have a small little trap, you need a little bit just to maybe about half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. I want to make sure that as the liquid, and if I give it a little squeeze, I don't make any holes in my filter or napkin or pulp from the strawberry getting in the cup. I only want our strawberry juice mixture, nothing else. That should be pretty good right there. Put that down. So that's about how much I have. I'd say that's about less than a teaspoon. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my travel size bottle that's been cleaned out and empty. If you happen to have a test tube at home, that would be great. Or any small little bottle that's clear that you can see through. My liquid in. There's one more ingredient that we have to add. The isopropyl alcohol. And I'm gonna fill it up. So the alcohol is what will dissolve part of the strawberry and should only leave behind a clump of the strawberry's DNA. I could give it a little gentle shake, and you should start to see inside a cloudy, almost looks like a jellyfish. Too hard, just enough to get it to work. So after all that time, at the bottom of my bottle is a white clump. That you can see, that's the strawberry's DNA. Very cool, right?